guys, I'm Michelle Morrow, and I'm going to be guiding you through today's episode of eStream. My bestie Malik Forte is going to be Skyping in from Atlanta to give us an update on ELEAGUE's Overwatch Open and his experience so far. Lots of handshakes. We also have a really funny community clip from a game that looks eerily familiar. Let's get it started. All right, joining me today is my partner in crime, Malik Forte. Malik, I miss you, man. I'm lonely over here.
I miss you guys, too. I can't wait to come home and be back. Not to say that I'm not enjoying myself. I am enjoying myself quite a bit, but I do miss you guys.
Well, you're doing an awesome job. All right, so the Overwatch Open started this week. What's it been like down there? How's your experience going?
So far, it's been phenomenal. Working with the analysts, the casters has been awesome. Being able to mingle with the players and get to know them, it's been cool. A lot of the players, this is their first tournament that they've ever been to. This is their first live event. So being able to witness that and to kind of experience this whole thing with them, and the first time Overwatch has kind of been seen in this like crazy high production value event. It's been cool. It's been awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. It's cool seeing Overwatch on TV. Let's talk about your awkward left-handed handshake, though, with Siegel, because that started a Twitter fire. I think you are the king of GIFs right now. It's been like everywhere. How many handshakes can we expect, Malik?
Michelle, you should know by now that I got so many handshakes on deck. There's probably going to be a lot more to come. To be honest with you, there have been some players who've come to me with their ideas for handshakes that they want to do, and then there have been other players who are kind of like shying away from the idea of doing a handshake because they don't want to be embarrassed, by being left hanging. So who knows? Who knows? There could be many, there could be a few, but just know I got a lot in my pocket for sure.
Well, it's definitely something that we're watching on our end for sure. But let's talk about the action, because Overwatch has been exciting and fast-paced. It's been a lot of fun. I watched the Cloud9 Method over the weekend, and Method just killed it. I was so excited. Oh, yeah. But which teams and players have you been impressed with so far?
Well, first off, Envious, of course, because they took the NA finals, and I think a lot of people expected them to come out because they're not really an NA team. They have 5 European players. Needless to say, though, they came out and they dominated. They only dropped 2 maps the entire tournament, and it was fun watching them. But I think the real story out of the NA group definitely had to be Method. Like you said before, they kind of shocked everybody when they took down Cloud9 in that first match. A lot of people didn't see that coming. And they were the only team that seemed like they were just having so much fun every match. Win or loss, you looked over at Method and all those guys were happy. They were rejoicing. They were really having fun. And they had a lot of personality. So I think Method, they definitely been like a cool story that's come out of the Overwatch Open so far.
That's awesome. I've been a fan of Method since back Warcraft Arena days. They're great. All right, so you and I play this game a lot, as everybody knows. Have you picked up any useful tips from the pros? I know that you're top 500 Reaper and stuff, but is there anything that they've told you that you're going to take into your game?
I may be a top 500 Reaper, but these are like the top 1, 2, 3 Reapers up here, so I definitely have learned quite a bit. Buds, who plays for Fnatic, his Reaper is insane, and just kind of watching him and how sneaky he is, how he knows how to get behind the opposing team and just completely obliterate them with his Death Blossom has been it's been very inspiring to me. And what we've been seeing a lot of actually is a nano boosted Reapers. There's been a lot of nano boosted Reapers, and basically what the teams will do is they'll have their Reaper waiting up in the wings, and then he'll jump down. Zarya will throw a shield on him. Then he'll get nano boosted, pop the Death Blossom, wipe out the whole entire team. I've been seeing that a lot, so there's definitely a strat that I've been watching. I'm like, I'm gonna take that one. I'm gonna take it home.
That is nasty, is what that is. That is a nasty move. All right, what do you think that we can expect from the grand finals?
Well, we still have the European group coming up next. The European playoffs are going to be insane because there are a lot of talented teams here. This is really a toss-up, to be honest with you, between Misfit and Rogue and Reunited. And I mean, FaZe is a team that I like a lot. When they're firing on all cylinders, they're a really good team too. And Ninjas in Pajamas, they pretty much changed the meta of the game with, running with a 3 tank, 3 support composition. So, all these teams are going to be battling it out, and I think it's going to be close, but whoever comes out on top, they're going to have to go against Envy, and that grand final match is going to be nuts because Envy is, like I said, they were strong. They only dropped those 2 maps.
That's true. I can't wait. I'm excited to see it on television. All right, well, the grand finals will be taking place tomorrow live on TBS at 10 p.m. Eastern. Malik, have a great broadcast. We miss you.
Thank you, and you better pop off on Friday. You better pop off.
Oh, I'm popping off. I'm popping off on on people leaving Overwatch matches. I'm definitely doing that.
They deserve it. See y'all later.
All right, later, man. On today's Community Clips, we have another funny video from Video Game Donkey that features the new MOBA Paladins Champions of the Realm that just hit open beta. And it might look similar to a certain FPS Blizzard game that we frequently talk about. Take a look.
Hi-Res came out with a new game called Paladins. Now people are saying this is ripping off of Overwatch because you have the guy with the bow, you have a guy with the jetpack who shoots missiles down, but what people don't get is that these are two completely different games. And it just kind of pisses me off to see people comparing Overwatch, which is just your typical team-based FPS, you know, to a game like Paladins, which is way faster, it's way crazier, and there's all these really creative characters like Barrick here. Barrick! And what's cool about this guy is that he can actually shoot molten lava out of his gun, and he can build turrets. I mean, I'm sorry, you're just not going to see that in Overwatch. And then you have a guy who is called Evie, and she can actually turn into an ice cube whenever she wants. And then you have this guy who can jump really high up. And then you have Alfonso. Now, I know you're thinking, Reinhardt, right? No, he has a flamethrower, okay? And he can charge. And what's really cool about this guy is that he gets this big shit.
I'm sorry, that's ridiculous. That's one of the best videos I've seen about this entire topic of Paladins versus Overwatch. And even though this looks like an Overwatch clone, the fans seem to be enjoying it because over 100,000 accounts have been created for the Paladins open beta, and the developer Hi-Res just was like announcing that they're going to have a $150,000 prize pool for the tournament of the game. And, you know, look, there's a lot of times when games are similar. We're seeing that a lot right now, just in the genre as a whole of the hero shooter and MOBAs. It's hard to kind of reinvent the wheel, I suppose. I mean, sometimes you do, but whenever you have like a really good idea, have you ever had a really great thought and you're like, this is a good idea, I'm gonna do it, and then suddenly somebody else is doing the exact same thing? A lot of times when there's a good thought out into the world, it takes a while. Game development is like an iterative process, and it takes a while for them to figure out exactly what direction they're going in. They are similar. I would say it even has, Paladins has elements of it that remind me of even Battleborn and Borderlands. It looks like the damage, that's the numbers that are coming up on the screen look very much like that. So games take from other good games, and at the end of the day, it's all about the fans. If the fans like this, and if there is a community for it, that's the only thing that matters here. I'm excited to play it. If you guys have any clips that you'd like to submit, please send us a link at BR_eStream with the hashtag CommunityClips. And that's it for today.